Nike is not a European brand, but it's ubiquitous around the world in terms of sportswear. It is a premium brand overall. Just how much momentum can Nike seek to pick up in this kind of macro environment? It's already down 3% year to date.
Yeah, thank you, Dom. Morning. So I think we're at a kind of a precarious point in the equity story here. We've obviously come off a very strong multi-year run supported by U.S. stimulus, COVID reopening, and strong spend rotation back into goods after a difficult period. We are contending with a market environment that's synonymous with excess product, both in the U.S. but also in China, which we shouldn't ignore at this point. I think it's important to just remember that at the beginning, well, from September of last year, Nike did flag that they had $900 million worth of excess product. That was about 10% of their total inventories on their balance sheet. We expect that by the end of this fiscal year, when they report this evening after the close, they will have actually liquidated the majority of that product. So they will have delivered on their initial promise. That doesn't mean to say that there isn't still excess product out there in the market further down the supply chain, so to speak. The challenge really is that the overall consumer environment, particularly in the US, appears to be softening a little bit. What keeps us a bit more positive is just that growth expectations for the US for the next year are fairly muted. We're only expecting about 2% revenue growth for the US market. And so as long as China comes back online in a fairly healthy way, then actually we believe that expectations are broadly in the right place.
Okay, Pearl, you bring up the China trade. The reason why this is important, it does make up that greater China region a strong part of the revenue picture for Nike. How much of a concern is the slowing momentum, not just here in North America, but the slowing momentum of the recovery from COVID zero in China going to play out? And is that part of the outlook that you'll be keying on this afternoon?
Yeah, it is key to the equity story really here. We do expect an acceleration for the China period, the China region in this period. That is supported by easy comps. If you remember, in the calendar second quarter of last year, Shanghai, Beijing were shut down until sort of the middle of May, early June. So that we do have that comparative support in the China region. What's more important, though, for China, I think, on a sort of a multi-year view, is the ability for China, for Nike and other sportswear brands that are Western domiciled to be able to recover the lost margin that we've seen in the last few years. That's really key, I think, for Nike's equity story to work midterm. As it relates to what we're looking for tonight in the print, there's a couple of things I just want to highlight. The first is obviously the trajectory of growth. I touched on China. We need to see an acceleration there. But I think for the US, we need to see some level of continuation of the strong 3Q print that we saw. That should be supported in some part by markdown and promotional activity. You know, what you give up at the gross margin level, you're likely to get back in terms of revenue growth because you're selling at a slightly lower margin. Apart from that, I think inventories are key. We want to see continued progress there, which I've already touched on. Channel strategy is another key point here, Dom. There's a lot of debate out there around whether Nike is leaning a bit more strategically into wholesale on a go-forward basis, and we can touch on that if that's helpful. And then the midterm targets, really, you know, as you know, they have midterm targets out there, very aggressive margin expectations, actually, which were put together before COVID,
sure,
in all fairness. But the street just simply doesn't expect or estimate that Nike can get back to those numbers. And if you want to be bullish on this name, and you can believe that the margins can get to the levels that they suggested they could do a few years ago,
right,
then that's where the upside comes from.